So welcome ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to today's video. We are back of course with FIFA 23 yet again. We're going to be talking about sliders. We're going to see how this game can play out when you tweak the sliders, okay? And, you know, look folks, there's not a whole lot to say about FIFA 23, okay? It's pretty much like last year's game. I mean, there might even be more bugs, to be honest. You know, I will admit, I think on the PlayStation 5, it does run better than what we have on PC. Someone did say about the frame rate, and I pretty much tried unlocking the frame rate, but I was still getting 30 frames through the cutscene. So I don't know, maybe it's a monitor problem that I need to tweak, but whatever, it's fine. When you play the match, it's 60 frames, but I will say, after playing this game on the PS5 and the PC, the PS5 version just runs so much better. It's very smooth. But I'm not buying it on PS5. I've decided that. I played this game again last night, and I tried it on Legendary with sliders, and I was still like, this game is rubbish, gameplay-wise. Don't get me wrong, it's great bells and whistles. We'll talk about presentation, but the actual gameplay of FIFA now, folks, it's just getting worse every year. And I know they come out with the hypermotion tech and all that, and yeah, people are gonna come in again, always complaining like normal, blah blah. Look folks, I'm not the only one. We've all played FIFA. You're honestly telling me now that FIFA's the best game to play? It is, because there's nothing else to play. Because eFootball, as much as I enjoy the gameplay more than I do FIFA, there's nothing to do outside of actual matches. So, you know, I'm now left to play FIFA, and the way I'm looking at it is I'm just not gonna care anymore. I'm just going to not care. I'm going to play FIFA career mode, and probably tomorrow we'll get it started with Manchester United, and then Friday I do want to stream. There is a hurricane plowing through Florida right now, so depending on what happens there, although we shouldn't get the worst part of it. But, you know, I'm just going to play FIFA 23, and I'm just not going to care anymore. There's no point. You know, we've got the pro players already coming out, or the famous YouTubers coming out saying the game's too fast. I mean, are you having a laugh? I'm not sorry, too fast. It's too slow. I mean, are you having a laugh? How is this game possibly too slow? It is so fast that it's just a pinball machine. Anyway, there's me already venting. I have to vent because it's just a mess. I don't know what EA do every year, but clearly they've got to the point. I'm telling you this much, folks. Next year, this game will no longer be called FIFA, right? They can't do the same thing, and I know they will, but they can't put out FIFA 24, whatever it's going to be called, EA Sports FC 24, with the same like engine, with the same gameplay, and then expect everyone to buy it. And everyone will buy it, but it's got to the point where it's enough now. EA, you have to come out with a new engine or something to rectify the problems with this game. The physics, the way players move and turn is so unnatural. Don't get me wrong, there is elements to this game. By the way, if you want to skip past this, then feel free. I'll leave timestamps. I start these videos and I never know which way they're going to go. But, like, there's elements to the game where I can see that hypermotion tech is working, right? When you switch a pass and the player brings the ball down on his chest, on his knee, on his thigh, whatever, you know, there's like separate entity between the player and the ball. And then once you start dribbling, it just goes tits up. Players are just, you know, the ball's glued to the feet. You can turn on a dime. And the worst part is playing the AI on Legendary. You can't negate these problems. Sliders can only do so much. But playing against the AI, when they're turning literally in 0.1 of a second, how can you stop someone like that? Even Harry Maguire can stop someone like that. Yeah, I had to get that dig in. Anyway, right, let's move on, okay? So we're going to talk about sliders. We're going to play River Plate versus Boca Juniors right here, for the, you know, the Libertadores final. Someone wanted to see that. They asked for it. So we're going to try it, okay? This is what I'm playing on. Once again, if you want to skip to the game, go ahead. The timestamps are there for you. So we'll play 6-minute match, Legendary. Honestly, let's go through this real quick, okay? I think these settings are complete garbage. Absolutely. I don't know if EA tests these out or they don't, but why on earth they put them in the game when this game is already as arcadey as you like, I do not understand it. Enable this setting to face a more challenging opponent. I mean, I don't want that, to be honest. And then this player-based difficulty, it just turns the AI once again into everyone just turns into prime Maradona. It's just madness. So I keep these off. Attributes on default. Game speed, right. Game speed on slow pace, folks, is broken. Okay, do not even bother with it. The AI is very dumb. So if you're playing, I'm going to be a realist here. If you're playing FIFA 23 right now on slow paced and you're beating everyone and thinking you're good, no offense, the AI is just dumb. So just leave this on default. Unless you want to laugh, then put it on fast paced, which is madness. But I leave that on default, and then the rest of this stuff, you know, you can do whatever you want. It doesn't really matter. It's up to you. It's all personal preference. The camera, I'm playing on this right now. I like the game cam. I actually like to have the height around 15, zoom around 15. I like to be zoomed in a little bit more so you guys can see a little bit more of the action. Then you've got the visual, rules, audio, all that stuff. And here we are. Right, let's get into it. The sliders. I know. What, 6 minutes in, still blabbering. This is what we're looking at. I'm using MATT10'S sliders, by the way. Okay. I think this is how he had it as sprint speed. I don't know. He's got something on his page where it says normal game speed 15, and then it's got this as sprint speed 20. This is what I'm trying on. We need to slow the game down either way. It doesn't matter. On Legendary, this game needs to be slowed down to actually try and enjoy something, right? Acceleration we leave as 50. Shot errors on 60. These all have to be increased for the CPU. Okay, this is the user side of things, right? So 60 for shot error, 65. I like to put my pass error up because I don't think you make enough mistakes on this game. I'm playing on all semi settings, by the way. Shot speed is 48. We put that down a little bit. Pass speed, that has to be put down. You have to put it down, folks, because once again, you know, this game's just not designed. I don't know. I don't know what EA do when they develop these games. I really think they blindfold themselves and then just say, that'll do. Injury frequency, I've put up to 65 and severity down to 30. That's just kind of a norm for me on every FIFA game. Goalkeeping abilities are 50. Goalkeepers are a mixed bag. Honestly, I've seen some really dreadful saves, and then other times the goalies will save everything. Positioning and marking. Right, marking's key. You've got to up it on this game. I wouldn't go too crazy. The problem with putting this any higher, you know, up there in the 80s and 90s, is everyone will just literally glue to you, or they become... When players start, you know, marking you that tight, it's actually a lot easier to get round them, because, you know, you've got to have a little bit of distance between sometimes the player and the defender, or the forward and the defender. You can't always be up the player's backside. So we're going around 75. Run frequencies on 20, 35 for line height, 40 for length, 45 for the width, 52 for the fullback positioning. Power bar I've put to 55. And then first touch control is key as well. You've got to put this up. You could even put it up to 90 possibly, even 100 maybe. The problem with this though is if you start touching this with the lower teams, the players just turn into buffoons. They don't know how to pass the ball. The touch is all over the place. So we're going for 85. But this has to be, you know, this is the stuff that should be their default. Otherwise, players don't make any mistakes. Now, moving on to the CPU. 20 for the sprint, the same. Acceleration's 50. Their shot errors are 70. So mine's a 60. The Legendary AI is a 70. It has to be worse than what it is on default. Otherwise, every single shot they have pretty much ends up in the back of the net. It does. Seriously, I had a match yesterday. I think the AI had 3 shots. They scored them all. I'm like, where's the randomness? Pass error, 65. Once again, we've got ours on 65. You could probably put that up, but once again, if you play with the lower teams and you put this too high, they just become idiots. Shot speeds are 48. Pass speed for them also a 35. It works well. You've got to slow it down, as I said. Same injury frequency and severity. Goalkeeping 50, marking 75, and these are all the same. They're exactly the same for both sides of the equation, right? And this time, you can actually change like this, and you don't have to scroll all the way down, which is nice. But still, EA, let me be able to change increments in 10s instead of separate ones. They're annoying. Display settings, this is what we're going for today. I'm locking it at 60 frames. I'm turning off the dynamic resolution. Apparently, it's broken. Would surprise me. Strand-based hair we'll leave on, and ultra. The game was fine. I just feel like on PS5, it does run smoother. So there we go. That's it. Right. I'm going to quickly update my team because I haven't. And then let's test this out. It's still going to be terrible, I'm telling you. And I'm probably be all over the place. But let's see if this is a little bit more respectable. I know it's taken me 10 minutes to get into the game, but that's why timestamps are available. And I like to run. Here we go. Let's do it. Alrighty, so here we go. And this is the stuff I actually enjoy. This stuff right here, fantastic. Really is. Love the presentation. Now, there would normally be music behind this, but obviously I've turned that off for streaming purposes or recording purposes. But there it is, the Copa Libertadores, the final. Let's see if we can actually win a match. Because, like, for me, world class, I do think it's too easy. And it's like there's a big bump from world class to legendary. And, you know, you want a bit of a challenge. But it's that dribbling. I can't stand the dribbling of the AI. But it's FIFA physics. It hasn't changed in the longest time. People always come in and say, oh, you can use sliders and you can use this. Yeah, you can use sliders for certain things, but it doesn't change the core mechanics of a game. This game needs to be redesigned from the ground up. And I have no doubt EA could do a decent job of making a good football game, because they can do all the bells and whistles, but the actual gameplay is just... It's honestly, I feel like it's got worse. If we go back and play FIFA 16, 15, 17... I don't know, I just feel like it was better back then. I do also feel like YouTubers and that are to blame, because it's all about the revenue now, and EA, they go and they look at all these YouTubers and they want to obviously sponsor them, and then they get their feedback. Oh, it's too slow? Right, let's crank it up again. Well, you've just ruined it for millions of other people because one person can't be asked to learn how to play a game, you know, and that's where I think PES has always been that way, where you have to learn the game every year because they do change mechanics, and you know, it used to be a bit of a learning curve. Anyway, let's dive into this. Let's skip it. So here we go. Let's see how this feels. And as you can see already, because we've turned down the pass speed, I mean, this is already, you know, far better. And because we're not going to be playing on slow game speed, it shouldn't mess the AI up that much. But we'll see what the AI do. We'll see who moves, who doesn't. I like to see players actually moving and making some runs for us. First time ball here. That's a shocker. Now, you've got to remember, we are playing with River Plate and Boca. They're not going to be Premier League-esque, so you will see more mistakes. This actually might be a decent match to watch because of that fact, but we'll see. I've got to try and learn the buttons more. I know contain is a button. Oh, geez, here we go. Contain's a button that we need to learn again. All right, there we go. That was nicely done. Right, let's break, boys. Let's break. Go on, keep going. I'm going to dink that over the top, son. There we go. Lovely chance and pass. And here we go now with Suarez. We'll just cut this inside. Well, absolutely shocking defending. And that was a bit of a slow shot, but we'll take it. Starts again, lays it back. And that's a corner. Oh, De La Cruz. You guys remember him? If you guys remember my Master League days, I did sign De La Cruz. Was that Everton? Blimey, that's a long time ago, wasn't it? All right, anyway, let's see. That's the wrong way. Let's bend this away from the keeper. Well, it's not bad, although the player didn't want to jump. Comes back to Solari. Now, you obviously can do this. I forgot about that. They've got the super turbo time balls that you can shoot. De La Cruz. I've also got to try and take on the AI more. I feel like that you know, you might as well try it. You can dribble past the AI a little bit more than I think you used to be able to do it. Well, let's see here. Here is Molinas. Now win it. There you go. That's more like it. A little bit of actually using the tackle button. I never used the tackle button because previously it never worked for me. Here is Valera. Oh, all right. That's fine. Let's go, go, go. All right, let's work this round. We are playing slow build-up play. I kind of left Boca's tactics default just to kind of see how they will play. But I generally, you know, I do like to knock it about when you have a chance to do it. Right now, Boca Juniors are letting us do this. Here we go. Casco, 1-2's on. All right, now through the middle. That's a poor pass. Didn't need to play that. Very, very poor. But now a chance for Boca. But they've lost possession, or have they? No, let's not lose it there. That 1-2's on. Benedito swings it round. You're always going to cut in. It's all right, get to him. Also not seeing many fouls. I don't know if you guys have not seen fouls, but fouls have gone, which is weird because FIFA 22, look at the defending there. Absolutely shambolic. But in FIFA 22, I felt like there were more fouls. They came out with a patch. I know this game needs a patch. It's going to need a patch. It's going to be patched. The question is it... Ah, what are you doing there? I didn't even ask you to pass it to him there. Keeper. All right. Up the line. Cut back. There you go. Nicely done. Square it. All right, he's still going. Casco, he's done brilliantly well here. Lays it inside. Give it back to him. He is onside, and it's a terrible finish. How's the follow-up? And we have got the shot speed down a little bit less, so... yeah, I've got to take that into account. Should have scored that, to be honest. Come on, we've actually got to win a match today. Didn't do well in the last game with that whole Sheffield United-Norwich match. Got outplayed. All right, Perez. Boca, I mean, look, we're playing on 75 marking, and look at the marking of the AI. They're not doing a whole lot, which is fine, because it seems like Boca are set up to just kind of defend here. That's not a good pass, but see, that's pass error right there, and that's fine. I like to see some errors. Give me some mistakes. Here comes Ramirez. Missed it. This is what I hate, though. This part right here. This part right here, and that's why. You can see the skid marks and the turf marks. I do like that. Actually, what I will do when they get the ball, I'll slide on the turf for you. And you can see that it does obviously update and all that in real time. All right, we need to play with more width, I think. We're not very stretched here. But look, if you start sliding, watch the grass. See it? Starts leaving holes everywhere. Oh, keeper! Oh, that's a good save by Armani. All right, he's coming over to whip it in. I also feel like, though, if you... oh, well done, Armani. Armani. Get me Armani. Sounds like Michael Scott from the old office. All right, here we go. 1-2. Back to it. Nice. Square it. Beautiful. Keep going. Cut. Too slow, mate. But this is the difference between playing with these teams and the top teams. I actually think this is a decent pace, to be honest. Now, video compression can also mess things up. It does make games look often a lot faster than they are. So you got to take that into account. Today's video sponsored by Rexona, whatever that is. Fernandez. Oh, this is what I hate. There you go. We actually did all right there. Look, we can defend when we need to, and then we lose it. Blimey, these lads do feel like an absolute tank. Come on, lads. Get to him. Fernandez. But yeah, I will not be buying this on the PS5. I've made a decision that I'm just going to wait for it to go on sale. It's not worth it. Really isn't worth it. Plus, I've already on PC now, so if I want to do content, well, just play on the PC. Right, we're going to play attacking now for the final 5 minutes of this half. I'm going to have to change the tactics. I do not really like this slow build-up nonsense. It's not working, although this ball over the top will work. Get out of the way, son. That's a heavy touch. Couldn't get there. Oh, risky stuff to play this in the middle, lads. Managed to clear it away. Whopper of a header. Fernandez. Ramirez. Benedito. Chance. Yeah, the players don't sprint as well. I think someone said about that. I turned off the analog sprint because it seems like defenders at times, they don't want to actually sprint when you're asking them to sprint. Well, what's the point of that then? I can't do anything when my players don't listen to me. Well, there's half time. It's been a much better half. I mean, this is far better than the default gameplay. It's still very hard, as I keep mentioning, to get FIFA to play. You can't play sim on FIFA, okay? I've never said that's ever going to work because of just the way the game's built. But you can at least rectify some of the issues with the speed and the way players pass. And, you know, as I said, you want them to make a couple of mistakes. How many matches do you watch where every single player has just had a blinder and they've never made one mistake? Right, we're going to do a bit of direct passing with fast build-up here. We're going to play a little bit wider. I don't know why we're playing so narrow. Blimey, that is very, very narrow. And our depth seems to be very high. Let's push that back a little bit. But we'll play with some width there. All right. Let's do it. Let's get into the second half, folks. FIFA career mode as well, folks. We are going to start that. I really want to sit down probably tomorrow and get the video out. Maybe, what day would that be? Friday? So we'll start the career mode, and then when we stream, we can just kind of carry it on. So you guys can kind of see the first episode. Probably will do a lot of playable highlights. I'll be honest with you, folks. It will probably make this game a lot more bearable for me. And I can get through seasons so much quicker. So that's going to be the game plan. Now, when it comes to dribbling, let's have a look here. So, like, look, you can see the AI. It's not that difficult to dribble around them, even on Legendary. I mean, I've just walked past him. Let's see how far we can dribble here. Look, they're kind of just running into each other. Look, this is what I mean. This is the type of dribbling you can do. You can actually dribble. I mean, I got carried away. But you can take players on because sometimes they get kind of confused. There you go. Stick a foot in. Defending a little bit better now. It's going to take a bit of time. I haven't played FIFA in, God, since last year, I think. All right, feed him in. Oh, that was the chance. Yeah, I feel like this second half will be a lot better. We'll see. No. Get on him. Does he want it back? There's that ball up the line. Oh, he's cut it back. They want to work it. They want to work it. Squares it. Oh, no. Someone get on him. No, you're having a laugh. Keeper! Oh, he's thundered the post. No, no. Now, if that wasn't on shot error on 65, that probably would have gone in. Telling you. All right, come on, boys. All right, let's use contain here. How does that work? Oh, there we go. We won the ball. All right, go on, Buttercup. Keep going, son. All right, well, we're just going to keep running it. We're going to lay that back. The switch is on. It's a beautiful switch. If you can keep it down. No, no, took far too long. Here's Ochach. All right, start that again. All right, through the hole. No, that's a terrible part. Remember, I am playing on semi, folks. We're not playing on full assisted. So take that into account. What's the matter with that, Jeff? Nothing wrong with that challenge. It was an absolute belter. Oh, yeah, we're still playing attacking as well. Oh, well, it is what it is. You've got to do what you can. There we go. See, look, stuff like that. Tried a back heel and it didn't work. Good. And then I lost possession. But you're actually seeing some errors from both sides of the teams here. No, Gomez, what you doing? What you doing, son? Pressing all the wrong buttons because oh, there goes the old Mexican wave. Or the Argentinian wave. Stuff like that. It's cool, isn't it? Adds absolutely nothing to the gameplay, but I mean, it looks good. All right, get this out. There you go. No, get it out. Get it out. If we concede, I think we're going to lose it. Because, I don't know. It's very difficult. No, get on him! Oh. They're getting closer, folks. They are getting closer. But you can just see what a mess it is like that. Ball going through the player's feet. Look, folks, let me get all my whining out the way. And then, I say, once career mode starts, I'm not going to continue to complain about this game. Because there's no point. You can't fix something like this. Unless EA rebuild the whole thing with a brand new engine, it's going to be the same thing next year. And then the year after that, and the year after that. But, anyway, let's get back to the action. Come on, boys. Fernandes, not Bruno Fernandes. They're doing this again, are they? They like to do this. I'll see, I don't want to... Ah, that was... It's just the defending. It's so tough. I think I might try a new camera. Hang on. Alright, folks, we're going to try default camera. This is the default cam, which I actually don't mind because it's kind of like eFootball's dynamic wide. I mean, I do like playing on the old stadium cams and all that, but I don't know, sometimes it's nice to be in line with the action. Gives you a better flavour of what's going on. Anyway, here we go. Start that again. Perez. I generally feel like games are so much better. Oh, here we go. Have a look at this. Go on. Oh, we walked that in, boys. But I feel like the games are actually better suited on FIFA with lower teams. The game goes tits up when you start playing with the Man Cities, the Liverpools and all that. Real Madrid's, Barcelona's. We would say Man United when they're back to full best. Anyway, here is Ramirez. Starts again. I'm going to watch the runner, actually. Now I'm going to try and foul him. Get a foot in. Missed it. Now get a foot in. There you go. Get up. Oh, there you go. Lost it. Chance to break now. Square it. Flick it on. Get it wide. Lovely. Gomez. 1-2. We've got to play a lot of 1-2s here. Switch is on. Lovely pass. Solari. He's going to keep going. Watch this. 1, 2. Pathetic. Not a good pass that at all. Keeper does half a clearance. Missed the header. Right, this is better. Change the camera. Suddenly we're starting to play here. Lovely ball. Flick it in. This time! Oh, come on, lads. We need a goal. Once again, Rosexa. How do you say that? Rexona? No idea. Looks like some sort of deodorant. All right, here we go. We are actually starting to play. Some skill moves coming up here. Absolutely, what on earth was that? Skill moves with no skill moves. Now they've got a chance. Watch this side. Someone else go to it. That is a shocker. See, that's what you're going to get. When there's mistakes, they're going to happen. Good. I don't care if they look ridiculous. That's as realistic as FIFA's going to be. Oh, watch out. All right, let's start this again. I'm not taking a gamble here. All right, we're going to go back to playing balanced. Because a lot of my players at the moment are playing very attacking. Step over. Look at that. Let's just skip past him. No one's there. Beautiful play. How's the delivery? And there's no one there. Come on, lads. Make some sort of a commitment run. Fernandes. We've got 3 minutes to play, and we're still 0-0. I wanted some goals in this game, but you know what? That's fine. I'll take no goals if the gameplay looks far more respectable, but both my players have just run into each other like a couple of wallies. That is fired across the face. No, we don't want to concede. Oh! Not now, not now, boys. Fernandes. Well done. Oh, we got a chance. Go on. Go on, that's it. Oh, what on earth was that? I've wet myself. 2 minutes of stoppage time here. Yeah, I've got to learn about the contain button because I don't really know what it does. I mean, obviously, they try to... Oh, no, 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 not now. Oh, what a block from Diaz. Woo. Diaz, you legend. Yeah, we probably should make some subs, actually, but I guess we're going to have to make them at the end of the match. This is going to be a long video, folks, but... You know, I like to show all my matches, to be honest, because just showing, like, the highlights, it doesn't... You can make a game look really good by just showing highlights. No, I'll show you the full match so you can get the full impression. This game isn't officially out, the regular edition, till Friday, so... Alrighty, let's make some changes. We're going to move into extra time. Let's do it. Alright, so we made a couple of changes, folks. And, yeah, hopefully this is going to be the half now. Dela Cruz is going to be playing on the wing. Oh, that was a chance to get in there. But, yeah, Dela Cruz is going to be playing on the flank. There you go, Suarez. Well done. And we've also put a new boy up top. A little bit more pace needed. Oh, you cheeky boy. That was actually nearly a nice move. All right, Varela. Hold him up. Hold him up. There you go. That's more like it, lads. Come on, let's go. Right, Borja, he's just come on. He's got the freshest legs out of anyone, so we're going to give it to him. This is it. This is the chance. Dela Cruz. Who's in the box? Oh, trying to drill it. Oh, keeper. I still need to get used to the buttons. I still have eFootball on the brain. And as you can tell, it goes pretty bad sometimes. Nice play from Barco there. Gets it wide. Casco, who's in the box. Gonna be a delicious ball in. And there's the header. And that's a corner, ref. No, it's not. All right, we're looking a little bit better. But yeah, this is, honestly, I've enjoyed this way more than all the other matches I played. But once again, it could purely be down to the fact that we're playing with a team that is, you know, 4-star-ish as opposed to a 5-star team. So you are seeing those mistakes happening. Oh, no, 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 no. Watch him, he's going to cut back. Yeah, someone go to him. That's all right. All I try and do now in that position is block it. You really can't do anything else. You have to block it, right? That ball over the top. Oh, come on, that's all I'm looking for. I'm trying to abuse the AI as well to see if it's that easy to just, you know, play a ball over the top. But look, you can beat the AI. Once again, just doing that. Simple move. This time, surely... Oh, my... You know what it is? I'm playing with semi-crossing. And as you can tell, I've embarrassed myself a fair few times with that delivery. You've got to line up the power shots. That's what we need here. We've got 3 minutes, 2 minutes till the break. Blimey, the power they put on these headers. Here we go. Power shot. Oh, I just tried it. I do like the power shots. I think they're not OP. Well, I haven't played online. I'm talking about, offline. Because it does take quite a bit of time to generally get them going. Go on, get up. Can't do anything there. All right, here we go. Ready? I was going to do a power shot there, but that wasn't going to work in that position. I wasn't even facing the goal. Well, there's half-time in extra time. Still goalless. So, changes have been made. We still have 15 minutes left to play here. In the Copa Libertadores final. Between Boca and River Plate. Alright, get across. Oscar. Or Ojar. Sabal. No, you've done like a kipper there, mate. Oh, no. That'll do. Alright. Over the top. Once again, it's that. I'm playing on semi and I can feel it. I need to put more over the top. He missed a header there. You know I'd love as well, because I don't know if you guys noticed, but generally when you play eFootball, or you're back in... How's that not a foul? eFootball and PES, the AI, a lot of the time, they would adjust according to how you were playing. So if you were playing on manual, then the AI would often kind of seem like they were playing on manual. Well, on FIFA, it doesn't happen that way. That's why anyone that plays FIFA on manual, I've absolutely no idea how you do it. Congratulations for doing that. But I couldn't do it. I have no chance. All right, we need to switch this. It's a lovely pass. Flick that on. He's on. There we go. Through the middle. 1-2. Flick it. Oh, once again. Come on, boys. I mean, I've actually been, the AI haven't been terrible as well in this match. They've been decent. You can see you can actually catch them. I think the sprint speed helps. It slowed the game right down. So anyway, here we go. He's offside if he plays him in. Stay with him. Wants a quick turn. He wants to do it. Have to double team him here. Who's this guy? Oh, no. How's that stayed on? I was going to say, how has that stayed on? How long we got? 2 minutes. I can't believe this is going to go to penalties. It's been a long video, folks. Well, you can watch what you want. If you guys want to watch the full thing, thank you very much. Helps the channel. If you don't, then it's up to you. All right, Simon. Through the middle. Oh, it's going to do... oh, go on. This is the final chance we have here. Would have been nice to get a foul. We haven't had one single foul, really, this whole game. That's another problem. Give me some fouls. Okay, well, we are going to head into a penalty shootout. Let's see how the cutscene lines up for this. I mean, it must be the worst thing in the world, taking a penalty shootout in the final of any competition. I mean, you got the pressure. I remember I used to get nervous. I would be up there. I take the penalties. I love a good penalty. We keep seeing the same replay. All right. Let's dive into this. So, let's see. Penalties. They look pretty even across the board here. All right. Well, we did really bad on the penalties in the last... Blimey, this is going fast. Beautiful. What a start. All right. Calm it down, says the keeper. Puts that in easy peasy. All right. Quintero. We're going the same way. Of course he saves it. I'm not going to win this because the AI know where you're going. It really annoys me. It really annoys me. You watch. I'll go the same way. He'll save it again. Oh, no, he didn't this time. Right, we need to make a save. I've yet to actually save the AI. Come on! Stop it! Come on. I'm going straight down the middle. I can't do penalties. This is the problem. If penalties can be like this on this game, just because they know. There you go. It went the right way and he didn't even save it. So there we go. We lost again, folks, on penalties. Can't be dealing with penalties on this game. It does seem to be running a little bit better today with the cutscenes. They didn't lag as much. I think I tweaked a few settings. I also downloaded a new graphics driver, so that probably helped. But yeah, that was much better. You guys let me know. I know it's a long video. It was like half an hour long, at least. Yeah, pennies, I don't really care about it. It's 50-50 with pens. But yeah, much better. But we did play with Boca. We did play with River Plate. They're not one of the top teams, but it was much better pace. You know, you saw some errors from the AI. It wasn't a one-trick pony with the AI just obliterating us. But yeah, we'll have a look at the cutscene. Why not? If it's going to be the same as the FA Cup one. I know, it probably will be. I wanted to kind of do this one because someone did request it, and also you just get a different atmosphere with the old South American matchups. So there they are. Boca Juniors being crowned the champions. I don't know who won it last year. You'd have to let me know. Now there is the trophy. It does look very nice. And there, oh, Marcus Rojo. I forgot he was there. I should have been. I should have played as Boca now. He looks absolutely nothing like him, and that face is terrible. Anyway, 3, 2, 1, way! And there we have it. Picking that trophy up like it's nothing. Just a paperweight. But yeah, the faces, that's why when I tweeted out the real faces look amazing. Yeah, real faces. People who actually have a proper face. Like, you know, Marcus Rojo is a known player, but he looks absolutely dreadful. I would not know who on earth that is. Looks like my brother with shaved head. So there we have it. That make you laugh, love? All right, well, yeah, Marcus Rojo has been very selfish. He's not sharing that trophy at all. But yeah, it's pretty much kind of like the FA Cup. Very, very similar in that regard. But anyway, folks, there we have it. That was today's sliders, today's rant. All of it mixed up nice and juicy in one video. We will be back with, yeah, we'll get a career mode going, folks. And I really am just going to plow through it. We'll try out the playable highlights. That way we can get through a season in no time at all. And I will not have a chore of trying to play this game. But today's gameplay was a little bit better. It's still FIFA. It's not going to change. But, you know, we can only do what we can do. But until next time, subscribe for more. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.